What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about this Mariah Carey bit of news. Now, for those who don't know, she actually wrote a book, a memoir, and she's been speaking about her previous relationships, but she left one relationship out, and it's with the guy she was engaged to by the name of James Packer. He was a rare rich guy that she got with a couple of years back. And she was spending up his money, but wasn't giving up no cookies. Okay. And she is revealing this. I don't know if they had an NDA, but apparently it must not. Okay. Because I guess she waited until she wrote the book to put that in there. Now, if this situation is true, and it probably is, this is a bad look for this guy. It lets you know this guy was really waiting to get with a woman who already was previously with Nick Cannon and had kids. She was previously with other men as well who didn't have to wait that long, probably. But you mean to tell me y'all was engaged for the amount of time y'all was together and engaged and you never got none? Let's get to the article. Mariah Carey never had relations with her former fiance, James Packer. The Emotion singer revealed the tidbit while explaining why the Aussie businessman was excluded from her recently released memoir. James and I didn't have a physical relationship. To be honest with you, she confessed, James going on to add, if it was a relationship that mattered, it's in the book. If not, it didn't occur. So maybe there's still some bad blood there, but that's a bad look, man. How are you a rich businessman? You can be with a lot of different women. I don't know if he was, because I think I read up on this. I think I did a video actually on their breakup, if I'm not mistaken, some years back. But he may have been a fan of hers. He might have been a fan of Mariah Carey and has always wanted to date her, because you have to ask yourself, bro, you can have pretty much any woman you'd want to get with. You choose to get with a woman who's middle age, so to speak. At the time she was, because they were dating back in 2015, 2016, right? So she was in her mid 40s. You buy her a $2 million ring and you're waiting, you're trying to do everything right, which I believe that was her. I don't believe she was into this guy whatsoever. I believe she was using this guy. I believe he was just somebody that could take care of her, basically a sugar dad that wasn't getting no sugar. And when the situation was over, she left him. And I believe she actually ended up getting with a younger guy. But anyway, Carey got engaged to Packer, who's 53, in January of 2016 after dating less than a year. The billionaire businessman called off their engagement in October 2016 after an explosive argument in Greece. Carey later sold off her 35-carat diamond ring over $2 million. $2 million. See, fellas, never get with a woman who you want to be with more than she wants to be with you. They probably were getting in arguments because she didn't want to sleep with him. I believe he wanted to smash and she didn't want to let him. She was just using him. That's why she kept his ring. I don't know if she was going through financial, because you got to ask yourself, if she's well off, right? Why do you keep this guy's ring? For somebody who you would think has money like that, why would she keep the ring and then sell it? Why would you date a guy you're not attracted to, you didn't really want to be with like that? You were just using him. Those are questions you have to ask. Now, you got people that are fans of hers that are going to say, well, she had a right to keep the ring. Maybe he told her she could keep the ring. Okay, so why sell it? The mama, too, was unapologetic about being portrayed as high maintenance. I don't give a bleep, she exclaimed. I effing am high maintenance because I deserve to be at this point. Diva mentality that people have said that she has had. If I can't be high maintenance after working my ass off my entire life, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize we all had to be low maintenance. See, that's what we got going on today. You got women right here on YouTube, right? They're talking about leveling up. They're talking about how they deserve to have this type of lifestyle. They deserve to have this type of man. But you're a 50, well, at the time you were in your mid to late 40s. You were with a guy that could have been with any other woman he could have been with. But he chose to be with you. And you think that he still, and him and other men are supposed to spoil you and just dope money on you like that. And of course, people are going to say, you know what? You do have a diva mentality. You didn't give this guy none the entire relationship. You made him wait. You made this guy get engaged to you and you still didn't give him none because she was dangling a carrot. She was dangling a carrot that had expired, basically. And this is what happens, people. You have women who are middle-aged, almost in their 50s, still acting like they are in their prime when they're not in their prime. And Mariah, the only thing that she has going for her, I'm not saying that she's just completely just smashed physically, but she's somebody who cannot compete with these younger women like that. But she has this mentality of she can. Now, maybe she can, but it's only with those marks, which what this guy James was. This guy James was a mark, okay? He was a mark that thought he was going to be able to fix Mariah. He was going to be able to come in and save her and give her the lifestyle that he feels like she deserves. And what ends up happening, he ends up calling off the engagement because I think he realized that she was just using him, you know? Hell no. I was always high maintenance. It's just I didn't have anyone to do the maintenance when I was growing up. Okay. Who the F cares? She said, honestly. Oh my God. They're calling me a diva. I think I'm going to cry. You think in the grand scheme of things in my life that really matters to me being called a diva? I am. Bees. That's right. Well, that's via Mariah Carey. She's basically used this guy. She suckered him. He was a mark. And he realized it too late because she ended up keeping a ring and selling a ring, which shows you that she was only with him for his money. And again, he made that choice. He made that choice. But once again, he has not spoken on Mariah Carey. She's basically disparaging this guy, disrespecting this guy, basically like, you know what? No, I didn't give him none. And yeah, I kept the ring. And that's crazy. That's crazy. But again, when you're Mariah Carey and you've had the musical career she has, you're going to have a lot of these rich guys out here. The same thing happened with Janet Jackson. She got married to a guy that was a fan of hers, who was a mark. And she was with them for 5 years because that was what the prenup had. And she stayed with them, had a kid with them, and then left them. Okay. She didn't really want to be with him either. Okay. Two classic examples of rich simps getting played and women coming back and basically saying, yeah, I played him, you know.